Okay, here it is, my new XR OneWheel. So basically, when we ordered our OneWheels together, Dave and I ordered a pint because I am smaller overall and weigh less, and Dave ordered an XR. We both rode on them both for about a week, I would say, babe.
A week and a half, yeah.
Yeah, and I realized that I have really long legs for my body, so my center of gravity is higher, so I like to have a slightly longer base. I discovered this originally even in karate, and I'm just more comfortable on the XR. So we got me one, and this is it. So let's see. Oh, there we go. Hello.
You want to flip it or need some help?
Well, let me get these out first. And then I'm just gonna flip and slide. Hello.
Good?
Yep.
Heavy.
Yep, it is.
I
Get
got
the
the bucks.
Thank you. Oh yeah, that is the one drawback.
Yeah.
Is the XR is a little bit more. It's only 4 pounds more, but it makes a difference. I'm gonna have to start pumping some serious iron to carry my XR around. But
I
that's
also
okay.
like the little bit wider wheel on the XR. Plus, the more we started thinking about it, and the more we started, getting better and better on our rides, we thought, man, if I have an XR and she has a pint, if we decide to go one day, the XR is going to be able to go further.
Yes.
So that, and combined with the fact Mary just
Yay, stickers.
enjoyed the XR just a little bit more than the pint. There's nothing wrong with the pint. The pint's awesome,
Yeah, the pint is awesome.
but
And here it is. What's up?
sweet. We'll get
Yes,
that charged.
So excited.
Charger.
Yep. Here's the charger.
And yesterday we got all of her parts in, so it's gonna have the same color scheme as the pint.
Yeah, the hot blue and coral.
Coral, And we also got in her where are they? There they are. Her fangs.
My fangs.
So we're gonna be putting those
Excited
on.
about those. And
So
then.
I've already installed the fangs on my XR, and they're really.
Roar!
Can you get it?
Oh, look at those muscles.
There you go.
There it is. Oh, it smells new.
It's that new wheel smell.
And one of the things that also came in, like everything came in today, we also got a digital tire pressure gauge, because one of the things that OneWheel tells you is that keeping your tire at optimal pressure will really improve your performance and of course your mileage, just like in a car. So we actually pulled the digital. We got one of those today, just a little one. They say the ones that are mechanical that just push the thing out, they aren't as accurate on these wheels. So we got a digital tire gauge, and sure enough, we checked Dave's XR, and the wheel pressure's a little low. So we're actually really excited to see what happens when...
Yeah, it's a little low for what we're riding. We're just riding on the concrete, so
Right.
we kind of want that to be a little higher. If we were off-road, we might take it down just a tad so we don't spin out, but we're not off-road yet.
No.
Not intentionally, anyway.
No, but here it is. Now this is it, before all of the updating and upgrading that we're gonna do.
Yeah, we'll install all the
Yeah.
fenders and bumpers and
Handles and
stickers,
rail guards, oh my.
fangs, and
Yes.
we got our knee pads and elbow pads in today.
But yes, and look, I'm gonna be all coordinated. Can you hand me that, please?
Which one?
The
The
fender?
fender?
Yes. Look, I'm gonna be all coordinated.
Got our
Knee pads, and elbow pads, and wrist guards.
Her wrist guards are blue as well.
And Dave's are all black, so we will always know whose is whose. That and the fact that mine are probably going to be a lot tighter because Dave has very large biceps.
I wouldn't go that far.
So yeah, this is it. So first order of business is to get it fully charged. They come about 30%, right, babe?
I think so.
Yeah, so we're going to get it fully charged, and then we'll get all the goodies on it, and we'll go out for a ride a little later today. It is really hot and
Yeah, it's
sunny
over
right
90
now.
out there right now, I think.
So we're going to wait until a little later in the day when the sun is lower and we have more shade on the route that we like.
Yeah, we'll get everything installed and then we will come back.
Yes.
2 XRs now. Woohoo! Mary hard at work installing her new bumpers. She's never installed bumpers on an XR before, so she wanted to make sure that she did this one. She took care of all the upgrades on her Pint, but now she wants to upgrade the XR, which when I did mine, I didn't include her because I didn't feel really she needed to know how to do it. I was wrong about that. So yeah, she's installing the new bumpers for her XR. And then we're going to, right before she puts in the last 2 screws, we're going to install the Fangs.
Right.
And we learned a trick about that too, which we'll include. All right. Bumper off. Stock bumper anyway. New one on. And right before we put in the last 2 screws, we're going to throw on the Fangs. I'll show you the trick we learned with that. It's not really a trick. They actually, it's in the instructions. We just ignored it. All right, front bumper installed. And now we are going to install the Fangs. Now,
Skid plate?
yeah, there's your skid plate. That goes on first. That just keeps the Fangs, because there's only 1 screw holding them on, from twisting and turning once you screw it down to the board. Do you get the skid plate under there?
I'm getting there.
Yeah. And if you look really close at the skid plate, you can see where it's supposed to, like which side should be up and which side should be down. A little grippy side needs to be towards that plastic, towards your
So the
bumper.
shiny side is up.
Shiny side up where it goes towards your Fang. Yep. And then those just get screwed on. And while you're screwing it, you want to kind of be a little careful. That skid plate is going to squeeze out on the sides a little bit. Once it starts gripping, it'll turn. Just be mindful of that. You don't want to lock it all the way down. Besides that Allen wrench, you want to try the screwdriver? There you go. Yeah, it seems so.
No, it's not.
It's not? Here, I'll get you a bigger one.
Okay.
So the next step for putting your Fangs on, which these are actually outdated, I think. There's going to be some new ones coming out. You just build your wheels. Very, very easy to do. Snap on the bearing. Throw in your spacer, that little one, looks like a bearing. And then throw in your other bearing. And that's it. And squeeze it together. Nope, you don't worry about that yet. Snap it in there, yep. All right. Squeeze it good and tight. The trick that we learned was turning your board on its side. It's not a trick. They actually say that in the instructions. When you put your wheels on, there are 2 little washers that you need to go on either side of the wheel, okay? And when the board is upside down, they just fall. They continuously fall down in there because you've got your wheel in there. Yep. And then you place those little washers in there and they just keep falling. It was such a nightmare to get done. But put your board on its side, you don't have to worry about it. Much easier. Then you can get the axle through there, or the screw that is your axle.
And it goes this
So,
side?
yep, you look on the side. One side's going to have a square nut on it. This side.
Yeah.
Remember, the beveled side is out on that. Yes. You would be surprised how hard that was to do when the board was upside down. Just getting those little washers not to move, not to fall. That's it, though. Read the instructions. Put the board on its side.
There are no instructions.
You didn't get any instructions?
No.
Yeah, you did. You had to have.
No.
This one, your set didn't come with instructions?
No.
Oh, weird. Mine did. I actually said, put it on your side. After we learned that ourselves, trying to fight with the stupid washer for 20 minutes straight. And Mary's Fangs did come with instructions. We just found them. I just can't remember which section it says turn the board on its side. Yep, right there. Right there. You can't see because of the blur, but glare. Turn the board on its side. Bingo. Because man, upside down was a nightmare. with those stupid little washers. All right, front bumper on. Moving off to the back, which is a little bit easier because it's a smaller unit. And the fangs are installed.
Yay.
Well done.
Thank you. Thanks for the help. Thanks for reminding me all the...
Yeah, really, just turn it
Stuff we have
sideways
to
like the
do.
directions say.
Okay.
Life will be easier. But you do have to take those screws out, don't you?
Yes.
There we go. Bumpers installed. Well done.
Thank you.
A little bit more involved than the pint, for
Yes.
sure. I don't know why, but it definitely is. Definitely more involved than the pint.
All right. And now...
And let's talk about the muscles it takes, because you got to flip the board so many times. 30 pounds. There you go.
27. All right, next up, I think we have to put on that top of that one rail so that we can put on the mag handle kit.
Yes, I'd put on the top of the rail first
Yeah.
before the mag handle. It's just gonna make life easier.
Okay.
And then another thing that I'm gonna do, I took my mag handle off as well, is really it's just metal on plastic here, and you screw it on, right? Are we on the right side? Yes. So it would shift a little bit on me. I mean, I tighten those things down too, pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna put some electrical tape right here, just right there and on the bottom, and then put the mag handle clamp on that tape as well to keep it from shifting. It'll just grip a little better. And I think that'll make our lives a little bit easier. It's not that it moved too much. It moves about 1/8 of an inch, and we collect all these little gravel pieces in there, and you just hear it crunching when you rode the board. So we're gonna put some electrical tape in there, and then we'll put the mag handle on. But for now, you wanna put, if you have guards, rail guards, you wanna put those puppies on before you get to the mag handle. Mag handle installed.
Yes.
They do not give you a lot of room between the handle and the wheel.
No, I mean, it's business card sized.
Yeah,
Like, wafer thin.
yeah, it's really, does not give you a lot of room. But one thing we did, and I didn't get it on film, maybe I'll show it online, is I couldn't find my freaking electrical tape. But we have this stuff, which we use in the cabinets, keeps your glasses in place and stuff from sliding around too much. We just cut really small sections of it. That's actually 2 sections lengthwise. And we put a piece kind of right under there, and then another one on the bottom, because the way this works is these 2 pieces you screw together and then you put on your mag handle. But those 2 pieces, you know, with this under there, the metal on top of the really hard plastic is less likely to slide around a little bit. And then we crimped it down pretty hard. So hopefully that'll help. But yeah, I had like little pebbles and stuff getting in the center here between the mag handle and the rail. And it was driving me crazy because every time I turned, you could hear crunch, 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 crunch.
It's true.
So I ended up taking my handle off, and now I'm gonna put it back on here in a minute.
All right, on to the fender.
Woohoo, last part.
Yes.
From all your upgrades anyway.
Well, and then the last of the rails. I put these on
Oh, right.
because I'm putting the fender on, but yeah. Even though it's 30 seconds long.
So we're getting ready to put Mary's last piece on, which is her fender. And one thing I noticed, I have a carbon fiber fender.
He fancy.
So it's a little bit more expensive, but honestly, I just wanted it to last forever and ever and ever, and I really like that color. More importantly.
It was really about the color, guys.
But one thing I've noticed when we ordered Mary's fender, take a look at mine. See that rubber gasket, or whatever you want to call that? Goes underneath the fender. It's actually glued to the fender itself when you get it. It's in the front and back. If I can keep it from getting blurry on me. Mary's doesn't come with that. There's no rubber there. And we looked everywhere just to make sure that we weren't missing a piece. But yeah, it doesn't come with anything like that. So I guess that's okay. But yeah, kind of a bummer. But then again,
You do pay more for the other one, so maybe
yeah,
that's why.
you do pay more for the. But I would think you're just paying for the carbon fiber, you know, not the little rubber gasket or whatever you want to call that. But I was sitting here looking at Mary's board, and you can see light coming out onto the fender. See that? Which is fine, I guess, but water and all that, whatever. They're all weather boards. I just thought that was kind of lame. Not to knock the company or anything, but I get it. It's probably not that important. I was just surprised not to see it when it was on mine and not this one. Maybe we'll put our own little strip under there or something, you know? I don't think we really need it, but anyway. Last bit. Is there anything else to install besides the rail guards?
Just the rail guards.
Sweet.
Which is the fun. And
Sticker.
the stickers.
You can't really ride any kind of board. I don't care who you are. Snowboard, surfboard, skateboard.
Don't show them yet.
Don't show them the stickers?
Don't show them until they're on.
Okay. You gotta have stickers on your shit. I mean, you just do. I have a couple on mine just because they came with the Fangs. So Lancer sent me the Fangs. I put their sticker on there, whatever. I also put the little Fangs on my board too. But Mary and I are from, well, I'm from Virginia Beach, and Mary lived there for several years with me. And we also want to get to Hawaii, so we have some stickers from both places, local surf shops. 2 surf shops that I grew up with in Virginia Beach that are gonna go on my board. And one of them that Mary loved. It's gonna go on her board, and it's gonna look sweet too.
One that we discovered together.
Yeah, it's gonna
And
look
then
really
one that's
cool.
a classic.
Yeah. All right, stickers installed. Mary's got her WRV on the front of hers, and my WRV on the front of mine. Very, very cool. I like that a lot. That white on Mary's is just, that's awesome, especially because her rails. She's got her land surf, gotta have that on there. And then she has her Pungo board house.
Yay!
I can lift that, get a little light on it. Yeah. That just looks cool with the background because it's like the ocean in the background or the sky, you know. Pungo Board House is one of our local surf shops down in Virginia Beach, or it was.
And we lived, what, 3 miles from it?
Yeah, 3. You could just get on your bike and ride out there, or your OneWheel if you had one.
Yeah,
And
which
this
we didn't.
is my 17th Street surf shop, Kissing Fish. Yes. I don't have a Surf Naked sticker, or that would have gone on here too. But yeah, that came out really, really good. I like that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're a boarder, you know, you put stickers on your shit. You just do. And the little Fangs and stuff.
Yes.
Mary didn't. She opted out on the Fangs, but that's okay.
I got the actual Fangs, but not the sticker Fangs.
Yeah, Fangs are on there for sure.
Yep.
You did a good job. Problem was, Mary put all her stuff together. We got her OneWheel today, installed all the upgrades and everything, and then had a business call, and we couldn't actually break it in today. But it's fully charged, ready to go in the morning.
Yeah.
And we will ride them to death. So now we have the pint as well, and we already have some friends that are interested in probably getting that. So yeah, pretty cool. Go with us. All right, guys. See you tomorrow.